Well, when you read concerning the Bible, it wouldn't take you long to get yourself in trouble. You could easily get yourself in trouble reading the Bible. This is a very hard thing to talk about because and it's easy to seem like I'm contradicting myself, or being hypocritical. I don't know what to say exactly. What I'm trying to say is, like, in a way, you want to be about the Bible as much as possible, but in another way, you don't. And what I mean by you don't is, since we're stuck in this time, there's a lot of stuff, man, that you gotta be able to, like, stuff that's always, stuff that always comes down the pike, man, and you gotta be ready for it, and, well, you should be, I guess you have to, you don't want to get, like, you don't want to be, like, reading the Bible and getting on parts that, like, I don't know, you kind of want to, like, you don't want to spend too much time on certain parts, and, like, it can mess with your integrity, man. The part that is real important, your integrity is really important. So when you're reading the Bible, your integrity can be tampered with, because there's a lot of stuff in the Bible that's hard to understand, and if you're not careful, you can get yourself in trouble. Subtle things can happen, like you can start getting doubts and stuff. That's one of the reasons why we got so many unbelievers in the world. A lot of people have read the Bible already. A lot of people not read the Bible, but a lot of people have read parts of the Bible, some stuff in the Bible, and they came across the things that were hard to understand. So when you so many people, you'll encounter them, and like they'll just be like, not even want nothing to do with it, because they got turned off already because of the scriptures that they didn't understand. But I don't know. Here's a sloppy example. I can't think of nothing. It's like there's a scripture that says, "Ask and you shall receive," right? You're not going to be able to ask for just any old thing and receive. Some people are stupid. Some people have asked for things and they didn't get it, and so all of a sudden they think that the Bible isn't worthy. You know what I mean? You're not going to last very long. This is why I'm trying to get you to, this is my advice. Get what you can out of the Bible as quickly as you can, and then go on, so your integrity stays intact. It's important for you to know certain things, like once saved, always saved. You need to know that that's false. you need to know, because that's a tendency of people wanting to sin, and as much as they think they could sin and still go to keep sinning. You know what I mean? Not repent of sins. Like stop. Like important sins. No, they don't stop them. So you need to know that, because that's one of the tendencies and a big thing in this life. And then you need to know another thing that's important is the prosperity doctrine. You need to know that that's false too, because that's another tendency of man, is to try to get rich, right? So you need to know that you need to quit falling for that trick, thinking that that's of God. As much as it seems like it is, you need to find out quickly that it's not true. As strange as it might seem, you know, it's not the will of God for you to be rich in this life. So you need to quit trying to build your house upon the sand, you know, because that's what you're doing if you do that. So yeah, that's my advice: is just get what you can out of the Bible and go on. You got to get an important stuff that's going to last. Because if you read the Bible a lot, you're going to find things that'll turn you off, and there's a lot of things in the Bible that seem like they're contradicting themselves. They're not. But if you there can be a lot of battle and a lot of war figuring it out. My advice is just to leave it alone, because I used to do it all the time. I used to find things that looked like they was contradicting themselves, and I didn't like it, and so I would try to figure it out. I never found one that was a real contradiction. There's no such thing. It's yours. It's man's slothfulness. They throw in the towel and blame it on the scriptures, or you gotta do the work, man. And no, doing the languages ain't gonna work either. That don't always work either. Going through Hebrew and Greek. So okay, that's all I want to say. Like,